What's going on, everybody? It is Necro Ninja, and today we are going to be shattering some crystals with this Stasis Titan build. But before we get into the build, please make sure you hit that like and subscribe button down below. Your support and love makes everything better and makes me keep going, and I love you guys for it. Alright, let's get into this build. Alright, so the whole concept of this build is to create stasis crystals and then shatter them and destroy everything around us. We're going to be utilizing the Hoarfrost Z chest armor exotic for the Titan, and we're going to be utilizing a bunch of other things. Let's get into it. For our subclass stuff, our abilities, the only two things that you're going to really want to change here are you're going to want to put on Rally Barricade because it is the quickest cooldown for the barricades. And you're going to want to put on Glacier Grenade because, you know, we want those stasis crystals. Over in our aspects, we're going to want to put on Cryoclasm. This, after sprinting for a short while, enables a longer and more powerful slide. Sliding into stasis crystals or frozen targets shatters them and any nearby frozen targets. So we're going to create a bunch of crystals, we're going to freeze a bunch of stuff, and then we're just going to slide right into them and blow them all up. We're also going to be running Howl of the Storm for a little bit of extra crystal creation. Down in our fragments, we're going to be running Whisper of Fissures. This is going to increase the damage and the size of the burst of our stasis when we destroy a stasis crystal or defeat a stasis frozen target. Next, we're going to have Whisper of Shards. Shattering a stasis crystal temporarily boosts your grenade charge rate. Shattering additional stasis crystals increases the duration of this benefit. So we're going to want to get our Glacier Grenade back faster by doing this. We're also going to be rocking a Whisper of Chains. While you are near a frozen target or friendly stasis crystal, you take reduced damage from targets. We are going to be near our crystals quite a bit. Last but not least, we have a Whisper of Torment. This one's just, you know, kind of like a freebie. You gain grenade energy each time you take damage from targets. You're obviously going to be getting shot at, so why not? Alright, over to our mods. For our helmet, you know, just run whatever you feel comfortable here. You don't really, nothing specific. I like to put my heavy scouts and heavy finders on. For our arms, I will put on the Blustering Detonation. This is going to get our grenade back every time we use our class ability. We're going to be using our class ability quite often, and we're going to want to get our grenade back very fast so we can make more stasis crystals that we can slide into. Down on the chest, go ahead and put on any kind of resistances or whatever that you need depending on the activity that you're doing. It's all up to you. On the legs, you can run whatever you want here as well for your surges. It doesn't matter, whatever the activity calls for, go ahead and run that. And then for our class item, I am running 3 bombers. It reduces your grenade cooldown when using your class ability. Like I said before, we're going to be using our class ability a lot, so we're going to get our grenades back a lot. For weapons, you don't really need anything specific, but it actually makes the build a little bit better when you're running something that has headstone on it. Getting a nice precision shot when you run out of abilities and creating a headstone, a stasis crystal, it just adds to the sliding fun. Now over into our artifact, there are 2 specific perks here that I highly recommend having on for this build. We're going to want Pillar of Ice and Hail the Storm. Pillar of Ice, defeating an encased combatant spawns stasis crystals. Killing a frozen target makes more stasis crystals. It's like a slippery slope, it goes downhill. Hail the Storm, shattering encased targets and stasis crystals deal increased damage. This is going to buff up our stasis running and sliding shenanigans. Shattering stasis crystals releases shards of ice that damage and slow targets. For the bigger guys that don't instantly die when we slide into a crystal, this is super helpful to slow them down. So as for actually running the build, it is pretty straightforward. Throw a grenade, create a wall of crystals, slide into it, destroy everything around you. Throw down your barricade, create a wall of crystals. Everything in front of it is going to be slowed. Slide into it, destroy everything around you. And if you kind of find yourself in a tough spot, all you got to do is just create some crystals, stand near it, and you're going to get a resilience buff. You're going to be damn near unkillable when you're by a crystal. And plus, every crystal that you slide into is like a little mini nuke. It's going to blow up and kill everything. use your weapons with headstone when you run out of abilities, get a couple precision shots off, make more crystals, use them as you will, slide into them and break things up. This build is doing what the Titan does best, and that is break shit. I honestly never thought that I would have fun playing a Stasis Titan, but holy crap, I enjoy this so much. Well, that's it for me today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the build. Let me know down in the comments if you think it's cool. No pun intended. I will see you guys in the next one. I love you all. Kisses. Bye-bye.